What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant, and you're watching Sub Urban Nerd, this channel where I get my nerd views on today's nerd news. Well, today I watched episode 2 of season 11 of the X-Files, and this one was vastly greater or better than the last one, the first season premiere. I didn't like so much if you want to check out what I thought about it, like I said, this is check out the video for the season premiere of season 11. But this one I liked a whole lot better. Fox Mulder felt like Mulder this time. Agent Dana Scully, she was good in the first episode. It was Mulder, which I was just like, it doesn't feel right. He feels like he's acting. And this one, it definitely feels so good. It feels like they're back together and they're doing their thing. And the whole tripe with not believing Skinner, it's still in here, which they've done it so many times in the other seasons, whatever. But this time, it's like it feels more worth it. But the episode starts off great because you have Langley, who was one of the lone gunmen that, if you don't know who the lone gunman is, let me just break it down for you real quick. Now, the lone gunman consisted of 3 guys. They were pretty much Mulder's Mulder. Like, Mulder was conspiracy guy, the weird conspiracy guy, and these guys make him look like a regular ass guy. What's it called? It consists of the meek John Fitzgerald Breyer, who's played by Bruce Hardwood, and you've got the counterculture man of action, which is Maverick, a little short guy. He's always ready to get into something. That's Melvin Frohike, or his name is Tom Braidwood. And then you've got the lanky punk rock blonde hair guy who's a hacker, which is his name is Richard Langley in the show, and is played by Dean Hunglin. And they actually had their own little series for like a season, half a season. It wasn't a full one, but it was on the back end of season 8 when pretty much the Mulder and Fox thing kind of went away, because they had different people doing X-Files, which people didn't like those episodes or those seasons that much, because everyone loved the X-Files for Scully and Mulder. And then when you bring other people into their thing, it just wasn't the same. But this episode, it starts off with him on the phone trying to contact them, and I'm like, wait a second, I thought he was dead. Did he somehow survive? But spoiler alert, come to find out, no, he didn't survive. What happened is, before they died, the really smart people, they uploaded them into this pretty much the sort of like what's in, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which, like I said, if you want to check out my episodes of that, check out right here. But basically it's like a virtual reality world where they upload all the smartest people in the world into it. They even mentioned Steve Jobs was in there, so it's like, that's what X-Files does. Sometimes they take real life stuff and then bring it into the world and into their world. And they were talking about how Steve Jobs was up there, and he was like, "Oh, the world is perfect. I walk around the mosh pit. I eat hot dogs and things every day, and the Patriots never win. The Patriots never win. So perfect." Which I thought that was really funny. But yeah, he tells them, even though it's good, but shut it down. Shut it all down, because we don't live a real life. We're basically just making technologies for the government to use whenever they want to. So it's like we don't get to enjoy life to the fullest. There's no heat from the sunlight. We know the stars I know the stars are fake. But I guess he said even Steve Jobs kind of figured it out, but they pretty much got to just stay living this life that's fake. So the whole story is pretty much, and after they first get the contact, which he's not even able to talk to them with on the phone, these guys show up, start shooting up the place, and they kill 2 of them, Scully and Mulder. And then the Russians come in, and then it's like a standoff, and then they're telling them to go, "Who are you working for? Just let me know." And then that's when it kind of gets crazy, because they bum rush them, and they're about to get killed, but somehow Scully and Mulder to get away. And then that's when he run into Skinner. Skinner's like, "Yo, you can trust me?" They're like, "Nah, not really, bro. You told us to give up, and these dudes was gonna kill us. So you working for them or not?" And he was like, "I didn't know they were gonna kill you. I just thought they were gonna question you." And that's when it gets kind of crazy. So I was like, What's cool? Like, so as far as when that goes, sorry, I had to kind of restart the little theme music. But yeah, I liked where it went after that, because then you see them on his bus, and it felt real, because you got little kids throwing stuff over them, and then Scully is like, are you serious? And it just felt real, and I just like seeing them together. And it was them versus the world, and it just felt like it was back in the old X-Files, not the Monster of the Week, but the good X-Files, when they were trying to investigate these stories, and people definitely are still dying around them because they're about to get the answers that Langley had kind of left. But they get the information as far as where he is. He's in this world. The lady gets killed. Then they killed off the last guy that was trying to kill them in their house. And then that's when they're off to the federal building, to where the computers are. And then that's when Mulder gets captured. He's brought face to face with the lady in charge. Basically like the female version of Smoking Man or whatever, and she tells him like, yo, like we're kind of wrong with trying to kill you, because we didn't realize how resilient you were, so you want to be part of this? And he tried to play it off like he was gonna still be it, but he definitely wasn't. And then he just bought himself some time for Scully to get over there, and Scully still be kicking ass, she just luring dudes into dark places and knocking them out, and like I can believe it. Scully, Mulder, when he's fighting, it seems real, but it doesn't seem as fluent as when Scully's doing it, because she's still sexy at her age. Damn, like even the security kind of FBI guy that she kind of tricked into letting them into the building, he knew what was up. She was still hot, you know what I'm saying? So as far as this episode, I would have to give it a good grade. I give it like a B+, because this episode had a lot of stuff going for it. Like, it felt like the old X-Files. It felt like Mulder and Scully were back together, and like it just felt like they sort of accomplished something. But then, and I loved seeing, Langley back from the dead, basically. I hope to see him more. I know probably not going to see the rest of them. Maybe they were uploaded, maybe they weren't. I don't know, but I would definitely love to see them. Maybe in some flashbacks, because they were one of the best parts that were like side story of the X-Files. And the Lone Gunman, man, I actually want to go and rewatch the episode, because it was they were the group, but they were working under before he was working with Breaking Bad. What's his name? I believe it was Vincent Gilligan. And yeah, like, so there's people, and that's the thing with X-Files, so many people that are huge now were in X-Files. Like, if you watch all the episodes from like 1 all the way through, so many great actors that we see today were in the X-Files. So it's where a lot of people just got their start. So definitely got to give respect to the X-Files for that. But for this episode, like I said, B+. I loved it. It was great. It felt like the old X-Files, besides the whole Monster of the Week, but I definitely liked it, and you guys should watch it too. So that's my review of episode 2 of season 11 of X-Files. So hope to see you guys. Like, comment, share everything down below. Remember to subscribe, check out my last video, and thank you. I'm Wes Grant. You've been watching Sub Urban Nerd, and you've just been nerdified. Catch you guys on the next video.